Hi everybody and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you guys are new and returning, my name is Angie and I'm a Twin Flame channel. So for today's message, guys, we're going to be tapping in to see if you should reach out, yes or no. So if these messages resonate, you guys can feel free to subscribe to my channel, as well as you guys can like, as well as you guys can comment down below in regards to your specific situation. And the purpose of that is to help with the algorithm for other people that might be looking for confirmation, specifically with their situation as well. I've also added a whole bunch of new features and services as well to my website. So if you feel called, you guys can check it out. My link is in the description bar of this read. So for today's reading, we have 3 piles to choose from. We have pile number 1, which is the yellow Obsidian. Pile number 2, which is the pink Tourmaline. And last but not least, we have yellow Turquoise rough for pile number 3. So do your thing, guys. Pick your pile, and I'll see you folks in your reading. Welcome, my pile number 1. So if you guys chose this yellow Obsidian crystal, this is going to be your reading, guys. So before we tap in, if you guys are new and returning, my name is Angie. I'm a Twin Flame channel. So for today's message, we're going to be finding out in regards to if you should reach out, yes or no, to this person or in regards to the situation. So we're going to be channeling in regards to what happened in the past in your connection, their current energy, their thoughts, feelings, and actions. And we'll finish with a timing and conclusion if it's yes or no. So I'm also picking up instinctively that there is some sort of signs and synchronicities you guys have been getting. I think your guides or your higher self been sending you some downloads in regards to timing of when it might be appropriate already to reach out to this person. So I'm not sure what that's about, but there's something about you needing to listen to your intuition as well as your instincts as well. So let's see what happened in the past in regards to this connection with you and this person. Spirit, please, can you channel the messages in regards to the collective reading and what happened to them and their person in the past? All right, so it seems like there was some sort of addictions that could have been an impact or something that maybe it was known to you or was not known to you in regards to an influence in this situation. This could be things like a substance abuse addiction. It could be a codependency. It could be things such as feelings of being unwanted, I'm hearing as well. It could also be literally a substance abuse. So it could be drinking, smoking, sexual addiction. It seems like your person in the past had a lot of vices or had a lot of restraints, which had prevented them from being able to show up differently as well. For some of you guys, it could be like a lottery addiction as well too. I know that might sound silly, but there are people who have a gambling addiction as well too, right? So you guys would know, and this is probably why I started off the reading by saying instinctively, your guides, your higher self have been giving you signs and synchronicities in regards to changes that this person would have been making or has been actively trying to manifest in regards to changing their direction of how they have been showing up. I'm also being guided to read from the book. I'm not sure why that is, but let's see why. So number 6. So this is all about lovers, right? So your person, it seems like, loved their addictions more than they could show up or invest in this connection. So there's also work addiction as well too, could also resonate for some of you guys. It could be a food addiction, romance or sexual relations. You know, people who are serial daters and have to commit to various partners. It could also be a drug addiction as well, as I mentioned as well too. And workaholism may also manifest as a form of addiction that your person may be needing to overcome. And a part of this issue or this conspiracy lies with your person not recognizing their true identity of themselves. And when we can't recognize our true self, we hide behind things that cloud out or drown out our pain, essentially. So what it feels like is that your person was not ready to show up in an authentic way in this connection, and this is why it feels like this person may have disconnected, ghosted you, or possibly would have told you that they're not ready for some sort of commitment, is what I'm feeling here. I feel this is a form of self-sabotage as well, because there's an element here of fear that this person is currently or had to overcome before they were able to show up differently in this connection. So because of their fears, they allowed the fear of themselves or fear of the greatness of having a stable connection overpower their decisions in regards to choosing love over something that was destructive. I feel for a lot of them, they are considering at this time with going to some sort of therapy or getting some sort of help to overcome this problem. I feel that this starts with your person essentially not feeling good enough. So maybe they compare themselves as well to the connection into you, and a part of them doesn't feel good enough. So they try to hide their true essence of who they are behind the substances or behind whatever their vice is. But I feel that you guys deep down know on a soul level that this person really wanted more from the situation, but was unable to show up in a different regard. So maybe for you guys, you would have pulled your energy back, or maybe told this person to possibly contact you once they sort out themselves or they figure out their affairs, is what I'm feeling from this energy. So maybe this person had some third-party entanglement. For some of you guys, a small percentage that may also resonate as well. And so you told them that they need to resolve that karma or resolve that issue before they can communicate with you. So let's see in regards to your person's current energy. So that was in the past. So addictions were standing in the way of this connection. Let's see their current energy. And I'm going to pull a tarot card for this one because it's in reverse and it's the shadow attribute. We have Temperance, but in reverse. So right now I feel that your person is still in the process of giving their power away to something. It could be a situation where maybe they're a provider in some sort of setup with somebody else. And so you're wondering if the person in question is going to choose a third party over you, or what will be the outcome of that particular situation. But it seems like your person is giving their power away in this situation in hopes that maybe one day this person will acknowledge how they really are, or acknowledge their qualities they have as well within themselves. But a part of this, I feel like every time that they do this, it's like a part of their soul dies essentially in the process of this situation too. I also feel here with Temperance, it's like they may be in fact numbing out substantially at this time, where they're kind of overindulging in their typical go-to creature habits, addictions and whatnot. And so it's really making this person feel a sense of emptiness and loss. Because when Temperance is upright, it speaks to finding that middle ground and balance. But I feel that when it's in reverse, it speaks to not having that balance in your life. So they could be, let's say, overworking for some of you guys if you know that your person is a workaholic. If you know that your person has issues in terms of substance use, it feels like this person has been overly using substances recently so that they're able to drown out some sort of pain that they feel. I feel for some of you guys, maybe when you pull your energy back, it really triggered this person. So for a while, I feel like they were probably happy to have you around, but then when you put some sort of boundary with this individual, it feels like it may have caused them to go inwards and feel more not good enough. Like it triggered an abandonment wound within them. And it also triggered them in a sense that they just continue to do the same cycles over and over again. But I feel that there is going to be some sort of enlightenment coming for this person, because change is here on the horizon. So we have the misuse of power and knowledge that comes through spiritual practice. So for some of them, I feel that there could be some sort of spell work or binding magic that is currently keeping your person trapped and bound in the same cycles. But I feel that this person is eventually going to get enlightened in regards to making better decisions or choices. But I feel for a lot of you guys, this is them essentially having the spiritual knowledge and capabilities available to them. So their guides, their angels, their higher self has been working with them. But it feels like this person isn't alchemizing what their guides or higher self has been giving to them. So what I mean by this is that they've been getting downloads, they've been getting clues, they've been getting indications about taking another direction, but this person hasn't been listening to the cues that their higher self or guides or angels have been providing to them. They might be even using this information to kind of help them gain leverage in their circumstance too. But it's all about control. Like, this is somebody who struggles with control issues. So I feel that they might be using that information. So maybe they have gotten something intuitively about a circumstance or a situation. It could be a work circumstance or a partnership that they're a part of. Let's say if they have a karmic soulmate, they might be using this information to try to make it benefit them in some way. So they would do things like, okay, well, I think we should do things like this, and it's something that maybe they're hearing the call of spirit and they're using that to kind of help them, let's say, gain money or gain some sort of advancement for themselves. But I feel that spirit is going to bring the tower down very soon with this person, because they're not shifting, they're not changing, and so because of that, they're going to be getting some sort of wake-up call or a series of wake-up calls to essentially shift the energy. So let's see their current thoughts about you and the connection. But I feel at their core, this is a good person. It's just that they have been misguided or misled in certain situations, and now they don't really know how to get out of their circumstance. Because remember, hurt people. So I feel this person for a number of years had a lot of pain, and they're only now realizing the magnitude of their pain, or they're going to be realizing that very soon, as to why they attracted different types of negative energies towards themselves. So what I feel here, this is also a representation of the past. So with the Page of Pentacles reversed, I feel that this person might have been non-committal or not really feeling like they wanted to commit in this connection. There's a lot of repressed feelings or thoughts that they do think about in regards to you in the connection that they don't voice and they don't always say in terms of how they really feel. I feel this person does feel deeply for you and does think about how deep their feelings really run for you guys. But at the same time, I feel that this person really struggles with feeling of good enough. This is someone who suffers from low self-esteem. And so because they have low self-esteem, they don't believe always that they're worthy of experiencing true love and true happiness and a true connection. They do know and do acknowledge that there is some sort of spiritual tie that is between you guys. It could be that they're now realizing that you're the soulmate or twin, is what I see here as well, because I'm noticing Jupiter here in the back as well. So this speaks to good luck, abundance, opportunities. I do see here that they do feel that this connection can bring them a lot of sense of happiness and fulfillment, but this person has to work on their own insecurities, I feel, for this connection before they can show up differently. I do see here that this person does think about partnership. They might be getting a lot of telepathic messages as well being sent to them from your higher self, being downloaded in their self-conscious as well. You could be actually projecting and traveling to this person and giving them guidance and support, as well as what I feel in the astral realms. You guys are very active, I feel, at this time as well in the 5D in this connection, is what I'm feeling from this very strongly. But there's so much that this person hasn't expressed to you guys, and this is why I feel that sometimes you guys doubt yourself and you're not really sure about how this person really feels. But I feel that this person has to work on exercising their throat chakra and actually speaking up and telling people how they feel, because if you don't, you could be missing out on a big opportunity, right? Because Jupiter is all about expansion. So I also feel that this person might be considering how to expand their vocabulary, how to expand their feelings, or how to expand how they're currently seeing themselves as well. I do see that despite of how it may look on the surface level, I do believe that on the 5D level, there's a lot of shifts and changes that are currently happening or taking place in your connection and your dynamic as well too. It feels like this person needs some time to come around and approach you. Let's see their feelings for you. We have the 6 of Cups reverse. So let me give you some signs. We have Sagittarius with Temperance reverse. We have Pentacle energy, which is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have Cups, which is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We also have Scorpio here with the King of Cups. And we also have water signs again with the 2 of Cups, which is Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio as well. Sun, Moon, or Rising may also resonate. This person's shy. Okay, we have the 8 of Swords reverse, which is air energy, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. We have Justice in reverse. Karmic jail, I heard. This person is in karmic jail. They are reaping what they sowed, big time. So what I see from the spread here is that this person is currently in karmic jail. Like literally, it's difficult for them to, it's difficult to even get a read in terms of their feelings, because I think that this person has really shrouded their judgment with substances. You know, people that really drown out how they really feel based upon substances, or allowing substances to control how they dictate their life or what they should do. I feel that there is some sort of karmic soulmate here that is on the scene with the Six of Cups reverse. This speaks to soulmates. So there's something here that is currently happening with them in a karmic soulmate. Let's see more about the Six of Cups, please. The Two of Swords, which goes to the Ace of Swords. So there's some sort of breakthrough or epiphany happening in that dynamic. I feel for the viewers of this very strongly that there is a karmic soulmate that's currently tied to your situation. But I do see here that this person is freeing themselves with the Eight of Swords reverse, and they are going through some sort of awakening with the Ace of Cups. So I do feel that as time is going on, the magnitude of their feelings are developing. You guys may experience some sort of shift in your connection during a full moon cycle. So the time that I'm recording this is just before the blue moon, which is on April 30th. So whenever you see this, as all readings are timeless, the next moon, full moon, is when your person is going to be understanding the magnitude of their feelings, I feel, for you in the connection. So the full moon in Pisces brings balance in spirituality and practicality. It marks an ending and a completion of a cycle. So I feel that your person is experiencing a lot of paranormal activities in their life right now, and I think this is kind of tripping them out. They may even be having experiences where they would know that, say, if you felt instinctively to reach out to them recently, or maybe you had talked to them recently and you're just looking for confirmation in regards to how they were thinking or feeling at the time that you reached out. I feel that this person is developing feelings stronger and stronger as time goes on for you. I feel that this person is longing for your energy, but is what I'm also picking up on intuitively for a lot of you guys as well. But they are currently balancing some sort of karmic cycle because of how they were behaving in the past. They are also working on releasing codependency with the Devil here reverse, because I feel that this person would have been codependent in their dynamic for a very long time. So maybe their whole livelihood and existence was based upon some sort of karmic situation or karmic family that they built. I feel that this is currently being deconstructed right now by Spirit, so that this person is able to truly understand the magnitude of the feelings they have for you in the connection. It's like while they resolve this karma, or while they compare this karmic situation to the life that they could have with you, I think deep down this person is realizing that there isn't anything else that could compare to you in this connection. The truth is being illuminated, because I'm noticing the eye here, especially in the middle, which speaks to the illumination of the truth. And as the more that they are in the separation with you, is the longer that they yearn for your energy. But there is a breakthrough happening with the Two of Swords reverse, which goes to the Ace of Swords. I feel that this person is getting some sort of breakthrough or enlightenment. They're getting clarity about their circumstance. Because when the Two of Swords is upright, it speaks to confusion, right? Denial, confusion, not seeing the truth, right? Not being awakened to the realization of things that are happening around you. But when it's in reverse, it speaks to gaining that clarity. And I feel here with this Justice card reverse, I feel this person is currently coming out of some sort of karmic mode, or when I say karmic mode, so maybe they were operating in karmic energies. They're now releasing that, and they're currently coming out of some sort of hermit mode. I feel this person was in an energy of the void, but now they're recognizing that the cycle or the situation they were in was very karmic in nature. They're releasing codependency with the Devil here reverse. For a lot of them, they're releasing workaholism, they're releasing this addiction, because they're realizing that this is the barrier that stands between you and the connection and their feelings that they have for you. They may have tried to drown out their feelings by using substances, or maybe they told you that this was just a sexually based connection, but deep down, this is furthest from the truth. You could also be dealing with a Capricorn here with the Devil. We have Justice, which is Libra, Cups energy again, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We have Swords energy, which is Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini, and we have Cups energy again, which is Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio may also resonate as well. So let's see their actions towards you within 30 days of you watching this reading. This is giving energy of needing things to build momentum. So I would say in this pile, I wouldn't reach out to them because they need to go through this cycle so that they're able to work on becoming a better version of themselves. And it's like in that absence, I feel this will allow this person to sincerely miss you and actually want to change so that they're able to show up differently the next time you guys connect. So we have the King and the Queen of Pentacles, which are counterparts. So this is confirmation for some of you guys. If you were wondering, this is your divine counterpart. So what I do see here, what stands in the way is that both of you guys may not be expressing how you truly feel. And I encourage you that when this person does come back around, because I feel that this person is going to be returning very soon. With the Nine of Cups here reverse, it speaks to romance, you know, wanting to build things, wanting to work on a specific situation. I feel that this connection right now isn't necessarily grounded in the 3D. It's more grounded in the ethers. So there's giving an energy of needing to take some time to really reflect on if you truly want this person or not. I feel for a lot of you guys, this is your counterpart. And there's a lot of things that are meant to be said the next time you guys connect. I do feel that there is going to be an opportunity for you guys to connect in the future. But I'm feeling very strongly that right now, there needs to be you guys spending time to figure out what your passions are so that you're able to really guide this person and shift the energy as well. I'm also feeling from this as well too that this person needs time to heal, where maybe they believe that this connection wasn't real, or maybe they put this connection in some sort of box where they perceive that their feelings or intensity of their emotions was not actually accurate. So I feel that maybe both of you guys are as well might be even drowning out this connection in work. Because the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles is all about hard work, determination. So there could be an element here of needing to address your career or needing to figure out a different stance to take in your career to also help shift the energy as well. Because I feel for some of you guys, you may have like a North Node or a South Node in, could be a South Node in Capricorn. Is what I'm feeling from this as well. Could have a South Node in Capricorn, or you could even have a South Node possibly in Taurus, is what I'm feeling from this as well. And so there is some sort of karmic lesson or karmic cycle that has to be closed out in regards to being able to follow your dreams and passions, right? So if you have a South Node in Capricorn, it could have been a work situation that could have been a barrier in a past life that didn't allow this connection to ground properly. If you have a South Node in Taurus, it could have been, you know, being consumed by the material world and being wanting to have material possessions, which was a barrier or blockage in regards to you guys being able to ground and manifest this connection as well too. There could have also been addictions that could have stood in the way in regards to this connection, but I feel that this person and you are currently working on clearing that out. With the Knight of Cups, you could have had issues in regards to spirituality, because this is Piscean energy, so this could have been a blockage. Also, if you have a South Node in Pisces, and the blockage could have been about not having that balance between the 3D and the 5D, which is all about spirituality and practicality. And also honing your psychic abilities as well. Or using your psychic abilities for the benefit of the collective rather than using it for the benefit and the collective of yourself. And Piscean energy is all about daydreams, right? So becoming a dreamer, you know, being able to envision the life or envision what it is that you're seeking as well. So there's an energy here of needing to get in touch with that inner child is what is going to help with shifting the energy as well too. So let's get timing cards in terms of when you may potentially hear from this person, but I'm feeling like you need to allow the energies to build in this situation. So I would say no, I wouldn't reach out to them. Allow the energy to build. Make them miss you. We have a saying in the Caribbean where we say make people miss you. So exactly what I was talking about. You need to clarify your intentions in terms of what you really want with this person and this connection. And I feel this is also a message for them too. They also need to clarify what they really want from you and the connection as well too. Because this person, I feel, could have been leading you on and telling you things, but then on the other hand, showing up in a different regard. So I feel like both of you guys need to have some sort of conversation, but I feel it will be divinely guided in the future. And see, I talked about it as well, when you become more confident. So there is like a low self-esteem happening here. And there's also an energy of needing to clarify your intentions or set the intentions of what it is that you would want in your dynamic or your connection. bring that energy from the 5D to the 3D. So in the 5D is where divine feminine typically holds space or holds a vision for the connection in regards to what they want to manifest with their partner. So there's an energy here of needing to be in that divine feminine energy, and that's all about manifestation and creativity. This is about getting in touch with your sacral, your solar plexus, and really being able to also harness your intuition, your third eye chakra, to be able to create and manifest what it is that you're looking for in this dynamic. But there's an energy here of healing that solar plexus, which speaks to confidence and how you view yourself and how you show up as well. So that way, when you have the time to really approach this person again, you'll be more confident and more sure of yourself in regards to how you want to communicate your needs effectively in this dynamic. Let's get one more. The 18th day may also be significant, and we also have 27. So these also reduce to 9. So maybe there's an energy here of you guys connecting possibly in September. It could even be further down the line. Because 7 plus 2 is 9, and 8 plus 1 is 9 as well. Or they may communicate with you on an 18th day of a month or the 27th of a month. May also be significant. So that's what I have for you guys. If it resonates, you guys can comment down below. And as always, love and light to you, collective. Take care. Hey, my wonderful pile number 2. So this is if you guys chose this pink tourmaline crystal. This is going to be your reading. So before we tap in, I have introduced a whole bunch of new services on my website. So if you guys feel called, you guys can check out my website if you'd like to book personal and private readings as well. I want to let you guys know as well that when I don't post on YouTube, I most likely post on TikTok. So if you feel called, you can join me on my TikTok community. I am on my way to 1,000 followers over there. It's something new that I created within the last couple months. So I've really been focusing and building on that, which is why I haven't been posting as often on YouTube. So I want to let you guys know that there is some sort of shift that's going to be taking place for you and your connection on the next full moon. So at the time that I'm recording this is the blue moon in Pisces, which is going to be on August 30th, 2023. However, all readings are timeless. So if you see this at a later date, whenever the next full moon is, that is when some sort of ending and completion of a cycle is going to be taking place for you in this reading. I also feel like the new moon in Sagittarius in this reading is also going to be significant, which is December 12th, 2023. It's a lucky time period. It's going to be restoring a lot of optimism and hope. And it's a shift in the vibe, in your vibe, is what I'm feeling here as well. Or whenever the next new moon is, and you see this, or when is that? That is like 3 months from now. So whenever you see this, 3 months, whenever you watch this reading, there's going to be some sort of shift in your vibe that's going to be taking place as well. I don't know why, but I felt called to say that. So let's see what happened in the past in your connection. And then we're also going to see their current energies, their thoughts, feelings, and actions, and timing and conclusion, if you should reach out, yes or no. So let's see their current energy. What happened in the past in your connection? We have Destiny. This is giving a Wheel of Fortune vibes. I don't know why, but when I look at that card, I see that it's a Wheel of Fortune. So it feels like for the viewers in this reading, your person stepped onto some sort of ascension path, or they chose to take another connection that was guided to their destiny. There's some sort of fulfillment, or them looking at how they could fulfill their life purpose at this time, which is probably why you haven't been hearing from this person very much. So they could be going into a new cycle where they're considering, you know, what are their options? What are things that are going to bring them a sense of joy and happiness? You know, how can they perceive themselves in regards to, you know, becoming a better version of themselves? So I feel that right now, this is giving an energy of God working with this person directly, or their spirit council working with this person to help them realize that, you know, you need to become fearless. There's an energy here of becoming fearless and being able to extend your consciousness around. So this is giving energy of them currently working on their life purpose, working on their spiritual work, being able to help humanity in some way. I also feel that it's a time of miracles and different possibilities for your person that's also currently happening. And I feel that when you guys would have communicated, it could have been a situation where they were currently working on creating something, and so the timing may have been off in your connection. So it's like there was some sort of cycle that they needed to go through in order to recognize their divinity, which is maybe in the past why this person maybe was not as invested in the connection as they wanted to be, because I feel that they were getting downloads directly from source in regards to creating something or choosing another direction in terms of their life. It was like they were being called to, you know, step onto some sort of ascension is what I'm feeling from this. This is giving like a wheel of fortune where their life was, you know, building and working in a different direction, and they were moving into an energy of fulfillment and harmony. When you guys last connected, or in the past in terms of your connection, or maybe you felt that this connection was your destiny or was guided to lead you to your destiny, or was a catalyst to help bring you into union-based energies. There's an energy here of some sort of union timeline window that has opened in your connection. Let's see their current energy. We have Angel. This also came out in pile number 1, so maybe you're drawn to that reading as well too. We also have the Hermit reverse. And I'll get one more. So their current energy, please, Spirit, for pile number 2. There was some sort of fated interaction, or this could even be like a fated interaction you're meant to have with this person. We also have Seeker. Exactly. So right now, in terms of your person's current energies, they're on a quest. They're on a quest. They're on a pilgrimage. You see here how this person has a staff in their hand. This signifies going on some sort of long journey or looking for that quest within self. They are looking for truth in regards to how to build their life, or how to, you know, stand in their power strength, because I'm noticing here the sun in the background, which is raw energy, which speaks to masculine energy, or being able to stand in your power and to really build that confidence. The people in pile number 1 had a confidence issue, but I feel for these people here, they're on a quest of seeking knowledge, seeking wisdom, and seeking different experiences in regards to, you know, stepping onto their soul path. There's an energy here of this person now in alignment and stepping into their truth and being able to step into their divine. As I said, there's a union window here this person is currently accessing or stepping onto. We also have here Hermit reversed. So withdraws from society out of fear of negative judgments of others, refusing to help those in need. So they could have gone on a period or a quest where they had gone inwards, and so they may have had to, let's say, recently cut out a lot of people. Maybe they cut you out, they could have ghosted you or blocked you as well. But the purpose of that was that this person needed the time to think, I feel, in silence, where they were able to discover what they were meant to do in this lifetime. Because sometimes when we have people around us, it's kind of like a distraction, taking us away from what will bring us that sense of joy or happiness. So I'm not saying you are a distraction to this person, but I'm saying that this person was divinely guided, right? This was destiny. They were divinely guided by spirit to take another direction or to manifest something different for their reality. This person is also in the process of trying to help other people, you know, without wanting anything in return. I feel this person is currently working on their sovereignty, and they're becoming more of a clearer channel for spirit because their intentions have changed. So maybe in the past they would have, let's say, chosen a career or a job or the material world. They are now seeking something that will bring them a sense of fulfillment rather than monetary compensation, is what I'm being guided to say as well. I feel this person is naturally a humanitarian or a philanthropist, may also resonate as well. I feel this person is also concerned about collective issues, and so because they are part of the collective, or might even resonate as a light worker, they had to go through a period of darkness in order to find their light within themselves. Because even in this card here with the Hermit, this speaks to going inwards or stepping into solitude in order to seek your light. Seek what is within you that can never be taken, broken, or hindered or changed. This person is working on their creative energy as well, and I feel that they're focusing on how to create a different sort of outcome for their situation. I feel this person is also working on cutting out their friend circle, or cutting some sort of friend or group or collective. It could even be some sort of community that they were a part of. It feels like this person is developing independence and wanting to strike out on their own. You know, wanting to seek a different circumstance. They're on a fool's journey right now, which is like a journey where you pack that journey light, noticing the one little backpack on this person's back. And they just have, you know, their cloth covering their head, which means that they are shielded. Their crown is being shielded and protected while they go through this transformation process. They are seeking their creator. They are seeking their sovereignty. They are seeking their most high. They are seeking source, so that they can gain a sense of enlightenment to guide their life in terms of what they were sent here in this lifetime to do. Some of them might even be taking some journeys to the Akasha, or might feel called to go to the Akasha as well, in regards to reviewing their book of life and seeing what they need to currently manifest as well. Some of them might even be getting psychic readings as well. And I feel that there is some sort of glow up that is also happening for your person too at this time as well. But this glow up is helping them to trust their own intuition and trust themselves. They're gaining a sense of enlightenment, is what I'm feeling from this as well. So let's see their current thoughts, feelings, and next actions towards you. So let's see their thoughts. Okay, so that fell right on the cue. Okay, so we have 8 of Wands reverse, and we also have Judgment. As I talked about, it's like an awakening for this person. You could be dealing with fire signs, so that's Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. You could be dealing with a Scorpio here with Judgment. And we also have the 3 of Pentacles. Let me pull one more. The Star, healing. So right now, currently their thoughts, I feel this person isn't really wanting anyone to potentially reach out to them. It feels like an energy of self-serving or working on yourself so that you're able to level up and create a change that you would like to see in your life. With the 8 of Wands, I feel this person isn't really thinking too much about this connection right now. I feel that maybe this may have put you in a sense of panic, or maybe they were worried in the past about this connection, but I feel that as time is going on, this person's energy is leveling off, where they're currently thinking more about themselves rather than the connection is what I'm feeling here. I feel that God or Spirit or Source is calling this person home with Judgment here, and they're going through some sort of awakening process, which is probably why if you, let's say, normally are more connected to your person or feel them on a more deeply profound level, it may feel that the energy between you guys is not as connected as typical, and that is because they're going through some sort of recalibration or an awakening process is what I'm feeling from this as well. Pentacle energy, you could be also dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and Star is Aquarius. You could be dealing with them, Sun, Moon, or Rising. But there is some sort of ascension here I'm feeling with this energy, because why am I saying Scorpio? Could be a Sag or Scorpio also watching this as well. But what I'm feeling with this star here, which is all about Aquarius energy, is that this person is going through some sort of ascension. Aquarius is all about how to become innovative, how to step into that mystical energy to be able to create something different. They're also humanitarian. And they're also people that operate through rebellion and perspective and logic. So what I'm feeling from this is that this person is currently thinking, right? Their thoughts are centered around how they could work on creating more stability for themselves, which will then in turn create stability for the connection as well. They're focusing on healing themselves so that when they do interact with you, they'll be able to show up differently in this connection. So their thoughts are, how can I heal? How can I manifest new beginnings? How can I go through this awakening process to really alchemize the energy to shift my reality so that I can show up differently the next time I connect with the viewers of pile number 2? This is what this person is currently thinking about. So I feel that their intentions or actions aren't necessarily generated towards the connection specifically or towards you, but on a self-conscious level, they are healing so that they're able to not be triggered as much by their interactions they have with you as well. It's like a self-serving energy, but a self-serving energy that is for the better so that it can create changes in your connection. They are working on healing themselves. They are healing their heart. I feel this person is also getting third eye activations as well at this time. And there's also some sort of healing that is taking place that is allowing them to make better partnerships or better connections as well. Because they are the humanitarian, they're concerned about collective issues. So they want to be able to make sure that the next go around they align with people that have more integrity, which will then help to shift the vibrational energy frequency in your connection. This is giving like a person who is currently building or working towards union with self so that they're able to show up differently and manifest a different reality in your connection as well too. This awakening is something that I feel was necessary for them because they outgrew their former life, or they outgrew the direction of this connection. You know, they wanted more for it, so they recognize if they want more, then they have to be more, they have to change, you know? And I feel like this is also what's maybe even helping you as well, the viewers, change. This feels like a DF we're tapping into here, so I'm not sure if a DM is going to be watching this, but this feels like DF energy, where they're leading the journey right now. You know, they're really taking the bull by its horns, and they're really leading the journey, and they're really looking for answers. Or if you're not a divine masculine watching this about a divine feminine, it also feels like an energy of, if this is your counterpart, you might be more operating in masculine energy and they're more operating in feminine energy, which is why you might have been drawn to this reading as well too. There's some sort of shift potentially in your connection where typically you may operate in masculine energy and your person is in feminine, but there's some sort of change. I feel like this person is currently working on balancing the masculine and feminine qualities as well within self. They're definitely becoming more enlightened. They are the seeker. The seeker is someone who is enlightened. So they go through this enlightenment so that they're able to bring back information or knowledge to the collective or to your connection that will change the dynamic of it. So their thoughts are about you, but their thoughts are more about how to change to become a better person so that they show up differently in this connection, which will then in turn create a different reality for the way that your connection has been going, the trajectory of your connection. So let's see their feelings for you. We have the Queen of Cups. You could be dealing with a Cancer. We also have the Seven of Cups reverse, which is also water. So that's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And we have the Four of Swords as well, which is air signs. So that's Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini again. So what I feel from this is that this person, again, their feelings for you is something based upon their intuition or instincts. I feel here with the Queen of Cups, we're tapping into someone who is incredibly psychic and incredibly gifted as well too. So I feel with this Queen of Cups, I feel they have a lot of emotions and feelings for you. And this person is wanting to give you that cup of love, because I'm noticing the cup here in this person's hand. So they want to give you something that's more secure and more serene is what I feel for this. This person does feel quite deeply for you, because the Queen of Cups is someone who is very sensitive, very emotional, and they are very giving type of people as well too. They operate life through their feelings and emotions. They might not always express it, because sometimes they can be a little bit introverted, because this is Cancerian energy, and I know this because I'm a Cancer. But they are imagining the future that they want to create, and their love for you is what is allowing them to imagine a brighter future in this connection. They are definitely going through a heart awakening as well with the Queen of Cups, is what I'm feeling from this as well, which is allowing them to feel more deeply on a profound level for you in the connection. With the Seven of Cups here reverse, I feel that this person is currently, you know, not really thinking so much about options or whatever. They know who they are. They know what this is. I feel that this person is realizing how they really feel about you and what they really want. Because when it's upright, it's like it speaks to confusion, right? Not really sure, you know, are you the one? Should I commit to this? What should I do? I feel that they know you're the one, but they're waiting, you know, they're waiting. They're doing their thing. They're healing. You know, they feel for you. You know, if you ever need anything, I feel this person would definitely reach out or be there sincerely for you. And they're really contemplating on, you know, their thoughts and feelings about, you know, the direction they want to take in this connection. They're kind of waiting for, it feels like their DM to, you know, become enlightened. But they are enlightened to everything already. I feel like this person is just chilling right now in terms of their heart space for you. It's like their love is there. They care for you deeply. They're contemplating on their thoughts. They know they care for you. They're not really exploring their options. You know, this person is really just waiting for the right time for you guys to connect again. You know, I feel this person has released a lot of anxiety as well. Maybe they used to be superly anxious before, where they were kind of like overstressed and analyze and think, you know, should I reach out? What should I do? Does this person care? But I feel like this person right now is, you know, standing in their power. They're also the Queen of Wands, right? The Queen of Wands is someone who is a go-getter. You know, they take risks. They work on themselves, they build, you know, they're very passionate, they're very fiery, right? This is Aries energy. You know, Aries is all about passion, determination, you know, courage. So I feel this person isn't really jealous or thinking, you know, are they seeing other people or whatever? Or are you seeing other people? I more feel like this person is just thinking, you know, whenever God, Source, the Creator decides it's time for us to connect, cool. I'll sit here with my cup of love, waiting for the right time for you to approach me and return. But I feel that if you did reach out to this person, they would be receptive. So let's see their next actions towards you. Within 30 days of you watching this read. We have the Three of Cups reversed. We have the High Priestess. So Three of Cups, the Cups energy could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We have High Priestess, which is water signs for me, which is Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio again. Their intuition is definitely guiding this. But I'm hearing a fated meeting is on the horizon here in this connection. And we have Strength reversed, which is a Leo. So what I see from this, in terms of their next action, is that they may decide to reach out to you, but it might be because maybe something happened with them. Let's see more about the Strength here. We have the Queen of Pentacles. This feels like ego, perhaps. Because I'm noticing the peacock here. It could be ego. We also have the Eight of Pentacles. I feel that this person is starting to recognize their worth. I feel that this person may kind of already know that, okay, you're my counterpart, whatever, but I'm just going to wait for you whenever you get enlightened and then reach out to me is the vibe I'm feeling from this. It's like they're kind of, it feels like waiting for you to possibly approach them within the next 30 days or more. And then they will be receptive to responding to you based upon their intuition with the High Priestess here. I feel that they're not really wanting to work on this right now. It's more of a self-serving energy, as I picked up on very early, where this person is more concerned about themselves and how they can manifest new beginnings for all areas of their life. You know, it feels like this person is currently working on their confidence. And I feel for you guys, this is something that they are trying to show you or mirror to you, especially if you know that this is your counterpart. They are focusing on how they can become a better person so that they're able to do differently the next go around of the connection. I feel that they're also getting a hold of their vices here with the Three of Cups reverse, which speaks to indulgence. So I feel that this person is currently working on, you know, overcoming that. So maybe before they used to indulge in a lot of pick a card readings or wanting to know answers, or maybe you as well are used to do this, but maybe you're watching this reading as like a one-off. I feel this person, okay, I get it. They took some sort of financial hit with the Three of Cups here and the Four of Wands, and so they're rebuilding a new stable foundation for their life and for the direction they want to take as well. So I feel right now this person would be receptive if you did decide to reach out. I feel they wouldn't like say, why are you contacting me? They would answer you. So if you feel called, you could reach out to them. But I feel this person is working on themselves and building a new stability. They could be working on currently trying to work on a new partnership with someone else. I feel they don't want conflict with you or conflict in the situation. They just want to be able to live in peace and be happy. You know, this person's working on their happiness right now. But I do see here that there is an opportunity if you do want to, but you know, it may take some time to create some sort of stable communication between you guys. It might be just like a hello, hey, how's it going type of vibe. But I feel like later on, there's going to be more stable energy between you and this person. Let's see some timing messages. So we also have the back here, by the full moon. So I told you something about that full moon on August 30th is going to be significant for your connection. They also say more information is needed. So it feels like there's more info here that's required. And see, it fell out again by the full moon. Something about that full moon. When you go after your desire. And we have the 20th. So it seems like, and we also have the back of the deck within the next 60 days. So within the next 2 months, I do feel that you guys may get some sort of call or have some sort of conversation with this person. But I feel that there is some more information. So more things need to be sorted out on the back end before there can be like a sure go ahead in this situation. I feel that the more that you follow your passions is the more that this person is going to sincerely miss you, is the energy that I'm feeling from this as well. So like the person over in pile number 1 was struggling with some sort of confidence issue. I feel like as well that that person needed some time to really focus on themselves. But like I feel 1 and 2 are somewhat connected. It's like we might be tapping into the DF here, and over there is like the DM, you know, is the energy that I'm feeling from this read. It's like the more that you work on yourself, the more that this person releases their addictions or their vices because they realize that you're no longer chasing them. But I feel that there's going to be some sort of fated conversation or meeting within the next 60 days of whenever you watch this. So they may communicate within 60 days, which is 2 months of the time of this reading, or whenever you see this, or by a full moon may also resonate as well. So 2 months from now, actually, let's see when the next full moon is going to be. So that would be in Libra season. So it would be October. So the full moon in Libra season or Scorpio is actually going to be, or the Scorpio eclipse is coming up. And that's on October the 28th. So the eclipse energy in Taurus may be significant in your connection as well too. And I think the whole point of that partial lunar eclipse is life-changing. So it's to help usher in change in terms of your evolutionary process. So it's going to be a significant time. And the full moon in Libra may also resonate as well, which is on September 29th, which is going to help, I think, as well with bringing balance in your connection. So those are the messages I have for you guys. If it resonates, you can comment down below. And as always, love and light. Take care. Hi everybody, and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you guys are new and returning, my name is Angie. I'm a Twin Flame channel. So before we tap in, couple quick announcements. Check out website, added a whole bunch of different types of readings and services as I am back. I'm back for now. So I haven't been posting in a while, and that's because I went through a major transformation. So as a result of that, I had taken some time to do some shamanic journeying, to do a whole bunch of different stuff. So as a result, I hadn't been posting very much, but I thank you guys who have been with me and have been supporting me and watching my old content. I truly appreciate you guys as well. So let's set this aside here. This is if you chose the turquoise, yellow turquoise rough. This is going to be a reading. Actually, your pile was the only pile that when I was actually shuffling, the cards fell out. So I didn't flip them over. But these are going to be the timing messages at the very end in regards to your specific situation. So we'll set this aside here and we'll see how this may dovetail into the energy vibrations of your read. So let us see what happened in the past in regards to your connection. So Spirit, please channel the messages for pile number 3, what happened in the past. We have here death. So this feels like some sort of transformation that happened in the past. So the way that your connection may have been operating prior went through some sort of profound change that then triggered some sort of awakening. So this is probably why I talked about the transformation piece for myself at the very beginning of this reading, which signified some sort of change that needed to happen. So maybe you had a conversation and there was a massive ending that happened. So what I'm feeling from this is that there is some sort of conspiracy that was running. So it could be that you might have been, so let's read actually from the book. Let me read actually and see what it says about some of these conspiracies. So these may resonate for some of you guys, which is why I'm going to read them. So it says, if you're receiving this card today, it is time to change your direction, not only for your sake, but also for the sake of those you love. You are the author of the trap that is keeping you stuck in misery. One way to discover the dark story conspiracy you are writing for yourself is to draw a card from the other conspiracy cards. If you ask yourself the following questions about the dark story conspiracy to discover your hidden motivation in having it. How does having this dark conspiracy serve you? So let's see what dark conspiracy might be running for you guys. Let's pull. We have fear. So fear is a conspiracy that is based upon the ego. So fear-based energy is old stories and lies that we tell ourselves. So when we can forgive ourselves, we're able to heal from the past in terms of our actions and outdated patterns that no longer serve us in our connection. So it seems like in your connection, there is some sort of old story or old narrative that keeps playing out over and over again. It could have been from previous lifetimes or specifically this lifetime. So maybe there's a situation here where there's always, let's say, you're always involved in a third-party situation. Or you might necessarily focus solely on the material world to drown out actually finding true love. Or for some of you guys, it could be a conspiracy in regards to fear of not being good enough or thinking the worst in situations, right? So there is some sort of vice here that's running. Let's read from number 18. So it says, whether the fear is conscious or buried, the fear conspiracy paralyzes us and prevents us from moving forward. We are caught in the fear of what is great and seems like we are trapped and will never get out. We are frozen and our former sense of self has shrunk. All conspiracies are the ego's mistake strategies of dealing with fear, especially fear of our purpose. These strategies may turn a little of our fear away, but since the ego is made up of fear, it would never get rid of it. The fear conspiracy locks the fear in rather than dealing with it. Only by facing the fear can it be resolved. Hiding from it does not make it disappear. Once we stand up into our fear, we become back to our present moment, and we can see the fear is an illusion based on judgment that has been brought about by separation. Right? So there's an energy here of, fear of failure or fear of if this person will return. A fear conspiracy has completely stopped us, even though it is only shadows on the wall that have turned into monsters in our mind. With fear, we die 1,000 deaths in our imagination. Our fear conspiracy keeps us small and afraid of our next steps. It keeps us frightened to receive the lacking of courage to take place in the world. We use fear to breed more fear. If you receive this card, you are successful. Your success is being stopped by some painful fantasy you have about the future. Put your conspiracy and your future into the hands of God. It also helps to employ all the aspects that resolve fear, such as love, bonding, understanding, willingness, acceptance, grievance, forgiveness, letting go, goal setting, giftedness, confidence, courage, communication, integration, and commitment. If you accent to the next step, it will come to you. You live in a fearful, illusionary world. As you let go of the fear and illusion, you're able to give your greater zest enjoying the life you give yourself. So, questions to ask yourself is, how does this dark conspiracy serve you? What are you trying to take by having it? What does it allow you to do? What is it that you don't have to do as a result of having it? What need are you trying to get met, right? Because fear is an unmet need, essentially, that prevents us from being able to move forward because we're having some sort of issue. So fear could be an issue with control. Fear could be feelings of not being good enough. Fear could be issues surrounding inaccuracy. Fear can also be energy surrounded by trauma as well that still has been unresolved, right? Fear could also be denial, because, we figure, okay, well, let me bury my head so that this problem can eventually go away, right? But the problem doesn't go away. It keeps getting worse and worse as time goes on. Who are you trying to get revenge? So some of you guys might be holding on to revenge as well. What indulgence are you trying to hold on to by having this? What are you trying to prove by it, right? So what are you trying to prove by holding on to this situation? What are you being right about by having this conspiracy? What guilt are you trying to pay off, right? So maybe you guys feel guilty about your own success or progress as well too. Does this dark conspiracy come from a soul story you have brought into this lifetime, or is it an ancestral issue? So for some of you guys, this could even be a situation where maybe you've been projecting your own ancestral issues on this person. So for example, maybe let's say if some of you guys grew up in a single parent household and your father, let's say, was a cheater, you might have believed that your person would be doing the same to you because that's what your dad did to your mother, let's say, for example, right? Or it could be a situation where, let's say, there was a past life related issue that went unmet or unresolved, right? A karmic cycle that you kept playing out. So maybe there was a situation where maybe you guys would have chosen the material world over true love or happiness as well, right? And so this is what has now manifested in the form of your connection too. So what are you trying to control by having this, right? So as I talked about, control issues might be also at play for some of you guys. Who are you holding on to by having this? What lesson does your soul want you to learn from this? What gifts are you being blocked by your dark story conspiracy? What part of your purpose are you afraid of that you have chosen to use the dark story conspiracy to hide it? Right? And we also had death too as well. So there is some sort of unresolved karmic issue or cycle that is currently playing out in regards to this connection and your love life. And it feels like for a lot of you guys, you may have been projecting a lot of this fear-based energy or your own concerns on this connection, because maybe you guys are having a fear of, it feels like also a vibe of codependency, where sometimes we may find people that are more broken than us so that we don't have to necessarily deal with our own demons too. So we look for connections where we feel that we may be able to have the upper hand or control them or control the situation. So that way as well, we're able to, you know, call the shots in the situation. Or maybe this is what your person did to you as well. Maybe they had tried to control you or control the dynamic between your connection. You would have to take your story as it resonates. But there's something here that you guys need to examine, right? That you guys have to look for. And it feels like this is preventing you guys from moving on to your next chapter or your next level. For some of you guys, you may have fears around being, you know, moving somewhere and maybe leaving this connection behind. For some of you guys is what I'm hearing as well. Or a fear of your own success. So you stay small in situations to prevent you from actually manifesting true love and happiness. You know, but this is definitely an energy of confliction. But it seems like some sort of chapter or cycle in your dynamic is going to be coming to an end. And it's going to be helping you guys with being able to head into a more harmonious time in terms of your life. So let's see the current energy, their current energy. Let's see what's currently happening with Pile 3's person. So this card has come out in every single reading. So you might have been drawn to pile 1 and 2 as well. And I swear I shuffled it. We also have Child Orphan. Alright, I'm going to take this one. Alright, so your person currently is working on how to become more independent. So they're looking on how they can base their happiness based on their own survival. So this is all about learning lessons, but being able to manifest changes on your own. I feel that this person is currently healing some sort of abandonment issue or a need to try to control situations as well too. It could also be some sort of family ancestral template I feel that this person is currently transmuting at this time. So maybe their whole life or a job or career or whatever direction they had chosen was, as I talked about, maybe choosing people that may not necessarily have been available or needed something from them so that they could show as being someone who is in need of support or in need of love. I feel this person at their core though is a great person. You know, they're really great, you know, they're an amazing person, but there's an energy here of needing to heal some sort of shadow work. I feel this person is currently going through some sort of dark night of the soul or some sort of shadow work. But I feel currently this person is, instead of maybe let's say you are someone who is very giving in situations, they're learning how to be independent on their own, which is the conspiracy that I feel they're also working on as well. So they no longer want to survive, they want to thrive in their environment is what I'm being told. Because when we move out of the energy of fear, we then move into an energy of being able to thrive in our environment rather than just survive in our environment. Because people don't realize it, but there's a difference between thriving and surviving. You know, if you're surviving, you're just kind of doing a job, let's say day to day, just to pay the bills. But that doesn't mean that that job or that situation is bringing you a sense of fulfillment. Or for some of them, they might even be staying in something that they know doesn't align with them, but they are working on releasing that so that they're able to step onto their ascension path. This feels like someone who is gaining divine wisdom. This is like an enlightenment as well. They are also looking for truth, right? They're clear in terms of their ideas and they're seeking freedom at this time as well. So I feel this person is definitely healing at this point in time, which is allowing them to show up differently in this connection. This feels also like a self-healing, self-reliant type of energy. And I feel that it's also helping you guys as well with shifting your energy. This is like releasing a lot of the past-based energies or past-based conspiracies that we have told ourselves about love, relationships, connections in the past. This is healing a major abandonment wound in your connection, or this person is healing that as well within themselves. This is like letting go of control is what I'm feeling from this as well. So let's see their thoughts about you currently at this time. So we have the Hangman, which is a Pisces. We also have the Ace of Cups, which is water sign. So that's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And we have the Two of Swords, which is air energy. So that's Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius as well. So with this hangman here, I feel that this person is currently thinking about how to shift their reality in this connection. We have the Ace of Cups here, so I don't know if there was some sort of emotional loss they would have experienced recently. It could have been a death of a family member or a death of something. Could it be even them mourning the death of this connection as well too, is what I'm feeling from this. There is some sort of emotional loss or block creativity. Let me see this Ace of Cups actually. Let me get more information on this Ace of Cups. Okay, so this person very much at this time is thinking about reconciliation. We have the Six of Cups upright, which is water signs, so Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I feel that they use your energy or they admire your light because it assists them with being able to figure out what they need to navigate through in order to get to the next level. But with the Two of Swords, I feel that this person is being divinely guided, is the message I'm getting from this, because I'm noticing the blindfolders on. So this is speaking to needing to make some sort of decision or needing to make some sort of choice. But it feels like they're kind of afraid to make this choice. Let's see what the choice is about in their thoughts towards the viewer. They may have a choice to make between you and somebody else, is what I'm being told. We have the Star. So they want to work on healing this connection with you guys, but they know that they have to make a decision. But sometimes making a decision isn't always easy. So maybe they have a choice to whether or not to leave this connection behind or actually reconcile the connection with you. They may even have a choice between you and somebody else, is what I'm feeling very strongly from this, and they have to decide what they will choose to do. So do they stay in what they know, or do they manifest something else? They could even be, let's say, you know, maybe this is why you guys might have gone into a no contact situation, or there could have been some difficulty. There could have been some sort of dishonesty. So maybe in the beginning they told you that they were free and single, but in actuality they may have had someone else on the side, or they had been investing in something else with someone else. But there is going to be some sort of communication about this, or they're going to be speaking to you very soon about this situation with the Page of Swords here. And Swords energy again is could be dealing with a Cancer. They could be dealing with a Cancer, is what I'm hearing. So this is actually air energy. So that's Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini again. And the Star is Aquarius. But there is some sort of truth or some sort of communication this person wants to say. But they're kind of just keeping a close eye on you in the situation. So I feel like in the headspace, this person is keeping a close eye on you in the connection right now. They're not really ready to take action, is what it feels like, but they are planning on how they can heal this situation between you and them. So they're figuring out on how to heal themselves, or how to heal this situation, or how to be fair to everyone involved in this equation, especially if you know that this is a third-party situation. They're trying to figure out how to be fair. This is giving an energy of strategy or becoming the strategist, which is all about creating a plan, you know? How to be fair, how to be equitable, how to speak their truth, how to work on healing their circumstance, or being trustworthy in spirit to guide them in terms of making difficult decisions. I also feel like as well that this might be the first time that this person may be trying to now stand up for themselves. So let's see their feelings towards you. We have the Hierophant reverse. We have the Fool reversed. Could be dealing with the Taurus. You could also be dealing with an Aries with the Fool. So this is major for this person, big time. Because these are major arcana that are coming out. And we have the Seven of Pentacles reversed, which is earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. In the heart space, I feel that there might be some sort of breakup potentially this person is thinking about with the Hierophant reverse. I feel that this might even be the end of some sort of contractual cycle that they have with you. I'm not sure why I'm getting that, but I feel that this person is being called to step onto some sort of ascension right now. They've learned a lot of the lessons that you have taught them, and they are grateful for the experience that you have given to them. Because you did this, I feel, from a clean heart. You know, you've done this without wanting something in return. You have done this because you felt that it was the right thing to do in regards to helping this person in their time of need. But there's some sort of call that I feel this person is currently experiencing, or wanting to experience something different for themselves, and they might be communicating that to you very soon. I feel here with the Fool reversed, I feel that they're not ready yet to take this new beginning or have this new beginning, but they are gaining some sort of enlightenment to figure out how to work on that. Let's see the Fool reversed, please. And I feel intuitively, maybe you might have been feeling that as well too, where you were kind of feeling that this person wanted something different, but wasn't really sure. Yeah, we have the Three of Cups. I heard good times are over. So maybe recently there has been a lot of fights, or there's been a lot of turmoil or confusion or conflict in your connection. And you're kind of feeling that, you know, maybe it might be time now for me to step onto something else. There could even be a lot of gossip surrounding this situation too, where maybe you've been consulting with friends or family about the direction to take here. But it feels like people might have been telling you that this person might have even cared for or maybe wanted to be with someone else, but maybe for a long time, because maybe that was also it. Maybe you guys had been in denial about something, or denial about this connection as well too. But I do see here that in the heart space, this person definitely wants to take some sort of new direction. They're being led to do something differently. And with the Seven of Pentacles here reversed, this speaks to not getting the results or the rewards that you wanted. So maybe you guys feel heartbroken as well about this, because it's a common occurrence in your connections. And this is also why we probably read in the very beginning about the dark stories conspiracy, right? Where it talked about experiencing the same similar things over and over again in connections, because there's an energy here of needing to heal that, you know, to experience a different reality in regards to love and connections. So I feel this person is currently helping you heal that within yourself, where it's okay to let somebody go, and it's for the best as well for you, so that you're able to manifest your purpose or manifest changes that you want as well too. I feel that maybe you have been investing a lot in this situation, and it hasn't been yielding very many results either. It also feels like being blindly led with the sheep here also in the background. It's like having that blind faith in things and hoping that things will eventually ground or change. But I feel that your ascension is here with the ladder. You're ascending to a new vibrational frequency, because this dark story no longer works for you. And I feel that it also doesn't work anymore for this person too. It's like their idea about love and connections is now changing, and so is yours. I know this was supposed to be, yeah, they want to, you know, experience a new type of happiness and love. And I feel this is the same energy as well for you, which is why you're not really sure. Should you work on resolving this? Should you work on healing the connection? What should you do? And it feels like an energy of releasing this person is what I'm feeling from this. But of course, everyone has their own elements of free will, but it feels like some sort of alignment or planetary alignment shift is happening. So I don't know if around the partial lunar eclipse we're having, which is October the 28th to the 29th, which is in Scorpio season, that could be some sort of portal where there's a life-changing experience that's going to be happening. So it could be a change in terms of your evolutionary process, or a template is going to be shed during that time. That may resonate for you guys as well. I know a lot of the planets right now in retrograde, but there's something about divine timing being at play here in terms of when this fated event is going to happen, because I feel this is fated. It's like a breakdown of the connection, because it's no longer serving you and it's no longer serving this person. This person can't be what you want them to be, because it feels like they're not capable of doing that in this connection with you. And I feel for a long time you guys may have known that, but you weren't really sure how to go about proceeding with this circumstance. This feels like, you know, not reaching out to this person because they need time to work on becoming a better version of themselves. Allow them to come to you. During this time, I feel like you guys shouldn't be idle. You guys should be using this time to focus on your ascension here with the ladder. You know, step onto the energy of leadership. Don't allow this person to make a decision for you. You make the decision. You know, you could also be dealing with a Leo, or Leo season could also be significant. Let's see their next actions towards you. We have the Ten of Wands reversed. This is again a release. And we have the blue moon that's coming up. So maybe they might be talking about some sort of release during a full moon. We also have the King of Cups. And I'm going to read this sideways. So I feel like this person may contact you and tell you that they want some sort of separation, but it might be a gradual separation. So let's say, for example, if you guys were living with this person and then let's say they moved out, or you told them to leave, or something along those lines may have happened. I feel that this person essentially is going to be breaking up from the situation, but slowly. It's giving an element of, let's say, having to invest in the situation, but at the same time needing time to get their affairs in order. With the 10 of Wands, I do see here that there is going to be some sort of release within the next 30 days. So they might overcome some sort of conspiracy that they have. Let's see what this 10 of Wands is about. I'm being guided to pull one more of these cards. Speak to me, Spirit, about the 10 of Wands. Yeah, so it feels like an energy of not giving a fuck anymore. So maybe you will stop caring, and then this person will stop caring too, or vice versa, or both of you guys are in the energy of not really caring about the outcome anymore or holding the situation together. I feel for a long time this might have already been done because it was too heavy of a burden. You notice in this card he has this big bag on his back, and you know, it was a lot of sacrifices that had to be made. And it was like, you know, I feel for a lot of you guys, it was because you didn't have the confidence to believe that you had deserved better. But I feel that better is on the horizon here because you're being guided to take another direction. This feels like having to make a decision in regards to what to do next or to find your light. Angel number 77 might also be significant, or you might be seeing 77 a lot as well too. But I do see here that there is some sort of change that is going to be coming in your conspiracy or in your situation. And you might feel angry about this as well too. You might like feel hatred towards yourself or even this person. But Spirit is saying not to follow the same patterns that you typically follow. It's not that anything is wrong with you. It's just that you and them feel to be not compatible anymore. Right? And this is why you have to free yourself. You know, to find that light within self. To free yourself and realize that you deserve better in this equation. So let's get some timing messages of when you may have this conversation. Oh no, I had pulled them from before. So allow it to unfold naturally. So as I said, there is a natural ending that is occurring here. That is something that is going to take time, but I feel like naturally it's already coming to completion. So I feel for some of you guys, maybe your natural go-to would be to try to control the situation and tell the person, you know what, since you're leaving, take everything now, or since you're going, just go now, or whatever. But allow the person, and you know, allow the situation to naturally die so that new energy can ground. We have the 11th. So 11 could be a significant. 11 is also Libra. So it could be in Libra season, some sort of conclusion is had or a realization is had. We also have February. So it could even be in February season, this will completely end. Naturally, I'm hearing could be a lease that is coming to an end in February. And that's when you guys will finally be able to move on from this. We also have December. So it feels like a situation too where, and I'll remember, all readings are timeless. So it feels like a situation where maybe there is some sort of conversation that's had in December, and then the ending or the conclusion is had in February. It's like a 3-month cycle, or whenever you're watching this, because all readings are timeless, it feels like it's going to be like a 3-month or even a 2 to 3 month closure of a cycle. It might even happen on a Saturday where you talk to this person or something along those lines. It may also resonate as well. But it's naturally coming to a conclusion is what I'm feeling from this. So I would say I wouldn't necessarily reach out to this person. I would allow things to naturally unfold the way that it's meant to unfold. If they feel guided, they will contact you or they will tell you what their next moves are. But you just kind of have to be in this energy of being in the Empress energy, which is all about going with the flow. Even if you are a DM watching this about a DF, this is all about being receptive and open to what the possibilities could exist here or how this situation may play out. So I would say here, no, I wouldn't necessarily reach out to them or alert them to what you may already know or what you might be concluding. I would just allow things to naturally unfold the way it's meant to. But it looks like there's going to be a 2 to 3 month window where this situation may wrap up naturally on its own. Or maybe it could even be a situation where some sort of change happened for you in your connection in February, and it's going to conclude by the end of the year as well. Right? Because February to December, it could have been a year of transition. This may have been a transitional year for you and the connection of this person, and you're wanting to know now that they've left, or now that things have kind of come to a screeching end or whatever, you want to kind of know where it is naturally not the same like how it was before. You want to know now, you know, should you reach out? Should you rekindle it? What should you do? But it feels like allow this situation to naturally unfold the way it's meant to. If the connection is meant to respark, then allow it to naturally respark. If it's meant to end, allow it to naturally end. But I feel for a lot of you guys, most of you, like 95 or greater, this situation is meant to naturally just die out so that you can step onto a different chapter of your life. It feels like it's blocking you from being able to step onto your life purpose. And it also feels like it's going to help you with healing your south node and helping you step onto your north node as well. You might even have a north node in, or a south node in Aquarius, where maybe you're being called to take on some sort of philanthropy work or to assist other people that might have had a similar conspiracy, which was all about, you know, staying in bad situations longer than they should have, or an issue with codependency, or whatever you feel called to do, and this person is preventing you from doing that because their life and your life, it seems like, is not aligning, or what you want to do doesn't align anymore with what this person wants, or vice versa. But there's some sort of change or a shakeup that's going to be happening for this connection in the next few weeks, or within the next few months, I would say. So just allow it to unfold naturally, but just continue doing your thing is what I feel here. And I personally wouldn't reach out. I would just leave it and let it work out the way it's meant to work out here in this dynamic. So that's the message I have for you guys. I thank you guys so much for listening. And as always, love and light to you, collective. Take care.